collect you. I love you. But see, so I'm saying that when you have a stepchild, the process by which the stepchild will come is very important. There are stepchildren that a man you go and carry a woman alongside, like all the B1, B2, B3. If you marry a Fiashua singer right now, you are coming clearly with what? Stepchildren. If you marry Tosibachi, stepchildren. If you marry Miss Bell, stepchildren. If you marry the girl who they say she has secretly married, oh, what's the name of the girl? Yvonne Nelson. You are carrying it. So once you marry a woman with a child, the child become your stepchild, and how to manage them. Now, I told you from the beginning that we don't deal with stepchildren, we manage them. Odatelante's story was different because in the beginning, all he thought was that as a footballer in the snow, the children were his. So he was not managing stepchildren. He was managing his biological children until the incident occurred, and he realized that all along, he was a caretaker. So when you become a caretaker, remember that instructions are taken from the owner of the sperm. So Joseph never made any decision of Jesus Christ. There was no decision ever made by Joseph on Jesus. Every decision was made by the angel through God. God speaks to the angels to command Joseph. Joseph, so if you carry somebody's child and become a stepfather, there's a rope on your waist directing you. If you are living in somebody's uncompleted house in Ghana, the landlord can call you at 12 midnight because you are US. 1 4 2. Hello, madam. Madam, wada. Madam, there be. Upakasa wada. You be you fidanu. Edani yenye. When I only win about baby kito na ati baakumu. And ti shasuma for no life no very shaky. So when you become a stepfather, put in your mind that you are shasuma. Don't begin to assume a position on the child for yourself. Nobody is forcing you to pay the fees of the child. As a stepfather to that child, hear me, you are not supposed to pay their fees.
What are you supposed to do?
You are a caretaker.
So what do you do as a caretaker?
Just observe and follow instructions. Keep that in your head. You see, Solomon.
So if you want to, then it's up to you. It's your choice.
It's a personal choice.
It's a personal choice.
I mean, you can give your wife a check for school fees. Even though your stepchild is going to the same school, in the check of school fees for 30,000 for 3, give 20,000 and let your wife ask you for the child's school fees. Don't pay until you are asked.
Okay.
As a stepfather and a man, you see, you are managing a stepchild as a man and a stepfather. Don't take initiative until you are instructed to do so. So you don't go to a shop and want to buy for children and you buy for my daughter. I mean, who bought dog? Who asked you to do that? You call me, honey, I was buying some dresses for the girls and I wanted to see if I can buy some for your daughter. And don't be offended. Anytime your husband reminds you that the child is your daughter, most women get offended. I feel hurt every time you remind me, and don't make this mistake as a man and a stepfather to change the name of somebody's sperm. If you love a child, you never change her name or his name.
Counselor, unfortunately, you have to put it
my number is what you have to write. It's not about money number. But Rosalie, all of you who you have visa already, so you don't have a problem. But those of you who don't have visa to travel to America, we are going to GMA, United States of America. You know, we're going to have Ghana Music Award USA, and I'm carrying people to the place. If you have visa, just get in touch with me and get a ticket. If you don't have visa, then bring your passport. Let me give you a visa to go to Abuja. 0277. When you say I will call now, can you correct them? Never feel you are born to so 0277.
Visa?
Yes, to America. Ghana Music Award live. A betija.
Yes.
Send your move hano. When you gulu, Missy Gulu. 0277. Make a gulu as I'm going to 609. 604. Now, money is very simple. If you really want to join me to Ghana Music Award United States of America, it's 0277 609 604. More master Titon Jinja na munya for swallow so. More frame na munto bi back. We are sika for there. We are here for there. Oh, here ni beto we bi. Sika ni to we because we are $10 or Ghana. But money na frame is 0277 609 644. Kai say we are swasuma me now the ku yiriti. Na akola no de na ba wade ase a se na wa yete se ye kunu nu na aye akola ne papa no onya ne papa ja ba yisam no royal lamte me chia Mimbo obi adin ese yemfro obi asa akra na yefro obi sa ba se sia no nipa ni din kra atonsuom. Stepchildren, we will talk about how you are managed at home next week before I fly out of this net.
His name is Reverend Kasese George Oluso.
Yes, that's my name. That's my name. That's my name. Ubo mi die to ase ko anim.
Thank you so much for watching the show today. I don't know what I will do with this matter, seriously. Thank you so much for watching the show today. My name is Rosalie Felly. We'll be back same time next week. Hopefully he'll come in early so that we can have more time to talk about this topic. We'll develop it more and go deeper. And I know you've learned a lot, but make sure that you spread the good news that we are always on your screen every weekday from 6:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Well, Paola for where's power? Where's the power? We're waiting a mobile. All right, so very, very important, Rosalind. Let me do my 10 minutes and find my grease. Yeah, why? Ghana for. Obviously, this movement I do every time. They love the movement. They watch me on
Which
TV.
one?
When I move like Ghana for. Rosalind, baby, I mean, somebody just typed and said. They just love the way I move, jump from here to this place. Me pam chobon kanche papa say never want be do internet why. Now last time no ka say
why Mr. Sabako?
My body dimpo na body di with TV so what so we have gotten this clarity and we are hoping that you understand where we are coming from. The first place is that we are talking about being a man and a stepfather. The challenge is that we have not found the difference between the two. Most of us are assuming positions as husbands, and at the same time, we are forcing ourselves to become fathers to the children. Right. You are not just a father. There is a word before you being the father, and the word is called a step. It means that before you
enter all sweet here, I like.
Yes, you say.
Hello.
You're looking very, very sweet and flashy. You know, a cameraman, when a guy can, he'll put a camera on you direct. Somebody just told me that your dress is very, very nice.
Thank you
I
so
told them that, yes. And yesterday I saw you opening a car and shaking your butt. I mean, it's a very good
I didn't
thing.
open any car yesterday.
No, it's on Instagram. I saw it yesterday.
I didn't.
You were standing on a door of a car that's been opened.
But I wasn't walking.
No, but you were shaking your butt.
How was I shaking my butt?
I saw it. I saw it.
You saw me shaking.
So you mean
in a picture?
Yes.
Picture.
What you able to say? Well, Ayirito.
Ajigon.
Gone Ajidi, I said Ayirito. Asimesi. No breast. Young Concommon so. We are some dear. Yamin and Peboni, Nakan Kufu, who are torn one that they are scared drama Ghana. Yeah, bro, yeah, was so young, yeah, was so young. Oh, thank God.
The idea you cry better for me. Achiafe.
Edio.
Ne nine.
But your nempo de yetia.
We are back.
Where you stones in a film. Naki stones, no. Say we are weapon for fighting at home. Uknu ya wadi enya. Na dia born and so. And to so baby atom pabua stones was so nyeska o wontia. But that chen to kwentia. O just say she was in shoe or she. We say a weapon of our welfare. They are not carnal, but they are mighty for pulling down. So, ladies and gentlemen, back to the original state, what we are saying. So, Rosalie Felly, the most important thing in life is that when you come to a point of realizing your position in life, when you are able to realize what you are doing for life, when you know where your position is, where you are standing, you are able to manage your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. So if you're watching me this morning and you are a stepfather, I don't know what is taking you from understanding your position as a stepfather. There is a step before you can call yourself a father. And if you learn to recognize the step, there is peace at home. Look, no woman on earth will ever respect a poor man. Never. Never. I will challenge any woman who tells me they have respect for their husband who is poor.
But poverty is relative.
Well, your relativity is that a man who cannot feed himself 3 times, cannot provide befitting shelter, cannot give you when you ask until he goes together. A man who cannot make a decision over your head financially, but unless he takes his time to think about it. When a man is marrying you with sika, that man is poor. A man who marries you with sika, taho, So when your wife is kowtowing to a man somewhere, it's not because of love. Because when you marry people because of love, you lose the interest in the marriage. When you marry people because of money, the love comes. That is one of the foolish things Solomon did. When God asked Solomon, what do you want me to do for you? He said, God, give me wisdom. Wisdom is a name for a dog. It's a pet name. And before you need to wisdom. It's just a name. So God saw the foolishness in Solomon. He said, hey, Solomon, wisdom doesn't buy fuel. Wisdom doesn't attract women. Wisdom, people have wisdom. I will give you what is more important. Money. The 3 local currency that change a man's life. 1 is money. 2 is time. 3 is knowledge. So when you see a woman is kowtowing to the husband, it's not love.
It's money.
Sure. Do you have love? More love.
We have so much love. We give out so much love. But you know what? We give out so much love, but the love is more when there's money.
Come again. For honesty, I'll send you $1 city. Go to my mobile wallet.
Love is sweet, but when money enter, love is sweet.
The same lady smiling with you right now. When she makes a request and you refuse the request because of financial constraint, immediately the mood swings comes up.
When money enter, love is.
I hear you. So there is no woman ever on earth.
We did.
That respects a man who is poor.
I do.
Look, most of the pastors' wives, the reason why the pastors want to get rid of them is because from the beginning they didn't give them respect. When the church money came and their body has been transfigurated into a nice formation of presentation. That's what I want to say. All the English I spoke. So why call? Sikamba ni pa yako. Obi oye tumani sikamba ogusu yo tumbi eskani yiska papa. Eskefim.
Your first patrol.
Why?
Prophet Emmanuel J still dark.
Onya dark. Akwa no so dark. Watch the skin color no. Share a Prophet J share the skin color. It is a media scafo skin. Media dark. Ade na dey bi hwe me. Hwe me skin na me kura no. Me Islam kuto. I mean I'm a natural girl. Are you sure matter? Oh yeah. Islam ku ewi empon.
You say agua.
I mean, I don't use deodorant. The way I am, I'm a natural guy. I use lime
and bidet
and aloe. Hey, we have any problem with your boy? What a good deodorant. Nipa you should perfume.
The akasha ni lime, not the ayena mut.
Masa, nipa you should perfume. Shano chow anopa. Ebe do enyumire no. Still yes here. Who could did by mistake? Now, is it a scent? Tisa enkwano perfume wom. Ana me de ni menti wom afuna waka yi mi ko chia for addiction. Yi mi share despite no bomb himself. Na say COVID nti yen say nya. Formerly ye ko chia o ma no pa ne ye da be fra kuro. Se say COVID nti say me nchia. Enti share for addiction no aye say. Say so perfume de bi ni ha. Father from next week for me go ha. Ye kasika fo. Sika ni kasakra no tan onye ho. Honorable, this is the sound that was made the last time, and I was thinking, what sound is that? That's what Sigeniata. And as Sigeni town so born raw. But only one go come. Bema was a car or bamboo. So before you make a decision to become a stepfather, look for money. No poor man should go for a stepchild. Stepchildren who are living with poor men maltreat them. When your stepfather is poor, you are maltreated.
Right, why?
Because there's not enough in the house. But when your mother makes the good choice, that after born 1, born 2, born 3, he goes for a very rich, wealthy man who has money, that the money is not the one standing, but the one breathing. You see, when money is breathing, you don't know the quantity. When it's standing, you give you secure home. While the Bama was secure home, to be home. And then Bama you back on a scale where I have flat saddle. My little one high, one had to be. I come from a few. Messa CCTV camera of here. Bama me or this CCTV camera body fear be or a gym area. If you have a CCTV camera on your compound for I take it. But when you start taking it inside, Abrante bi ti abrochire no see that man yire Ghana and no this city bobo bia. Now the warehouse bi a she corner ho ba bi otonye magu 7 years on tiase. Only so the other come here. One day need abeda. Na one na Jimmy no uko wi obi girl fine see obekwa ko wi no. Why? Ana Phyllis kwacha am ko chi ni so obi fie na abenya. Obi okọ t-shirt so ko girl.
No ko obi fie. Na
so I want video so no ko sa t-shirt.
It's not maybe so.
Say obi fie no ko sa t-shirt.
Bedu crack e wrong.
Some mistake men.
I don't know you did mistake sir. Papa Penny say ya.
Then papa get me was so much twetwe e fa huni mi. Won say obi ti say me say me ko ri oba ti say me ni ko wo to I saw counselor in the hotel.
And rent baby man I will be any. I don't want iska. Oh hia no ebi ni o. O hia no ebi ni.
I don't mean again.
The man can say no hia say where money enter.
Oba ya say the two hia say never date a poor man. If you see you are shepherd and it's your own money, who you are dreaming yare. Then how? Can you mo shy no? One rented dancer if you be brave tui. Like post you akoye kra. E do time say so ko refill say ko realignment. Obe first can why? Asori si gani ho. Mo so na so we guide yi. Obi enju ntua bio.
Pastor Betty.
Pastor, so for one kwa na Nigeria for mo di omu ntua we so ko ti makase ko ti so.
Pastor Betia.
Yeah, fire skin to we. So for we free say footballers. Footballers so we go to Asamaja only one to you. Odu, you remember the penalty I missed? Exact general.
Oh, Jaisa. Pastor Betia.
Obi to say Captain Smart. Odu ontua. Obi to say one agidi okrum Abegu Santana. Odu ontua. Dankoku yeba odi ontua.
Ado the fame ne be sir.
Odi ahinkan crap na se ofie kura ba ekro nkwa di ontua.
Oda wase.
Ola Michael. Ono ase we business kan wa pamo. What must say? Enti enkofo bi kasa okroma sika eye powerful. If you want anything in this world, for lack of money, my people perish. Any wisdom, any knowledge. Sa scripture they say sanchurobio for lack of knowledge, my people perish. I'm more in knowledge. And for knowledge will come on is on paper. When money speaks. When you say Sikeniba, Obi near see Besiano, the Besian is 7th August. Now, ye be now you train that small boy, 39 years boys can in the bar. No, some say, bra, Kwaku, now, and but you foresee and see on 7th August. Send a bear, Ombetima Maya dia fashion, mini chrome. Me to kwine meba August 19th and monhwe calendar no soma me yensie ni 24th 25th abiswa panyi machi fi no ebe yesai na okitaba keto bi despite bag ni bi no ayi ebe yesai musa buswa panyi hu popo bra ya te
no buswa panyi 70 years old
the bra ya te machi fi no come see day 10 cities enti ya bu ni nyina kwaku wona wo ko school bu mayen bra mbacho 270 abusha panyin je 400 Ghana yi na efunu ansei na monhwe yenye mi wo ba bi ko unu bi okọ ga bi twen wo kempisko ko dino enye meeting bi atwani twen no abusha meeting no wa rubbish ni sika ayi na de to ho na sasika fo no so o de 400 Ghana to a 55 cities ente do na ska say oh o ka se do so ama wa so le fi meeting na se okọ na busa panyina he aha ye nua ye ba be ma no ono no ye nana panyin na ne nana na da form no enti o se o ye yiye ni bosu no pese o ye na em se busuafo ye ngun sane angintum mama me snap nana na mansamafo ye ka se ye tena ase ne no empanyifo be na fa adwen tika fa adwen money is talking mugu saka se empanyifo afa adwen se yensie ye na September omoboa mungu sane ye nana mansamafo ye gu sa se na ke de ya adwen mu no o hienti ye sie no na so abrante yi sika yi ba ye wa asesa no mujitumo ya kasa Sikakasa. So in life, before you make a decision to manage a stepchild, check your level of finances. Don't follow love. And Rosalie is so beautiful. And when I see her, I feel something. regardless of her 3 children, I still think that there's a love in my throat. Okay? Love in your throat. Then you go carry Rosemary Felly because of love. 3 children abandoned by the man. The man was a sperm donor. He has left the life of Rosemary Felly. She was doing her homework to take care of the child. Right now, you have come into the position. You have come to realign the life of Rosemary Felly. So what she was doing that was making money to take care of the 3, taking care of the 3 children that was taking care of the 3 children, taking care of the what I'm saying is that taking care of the 3 children. Then no, and now what Jina Bosso, Bosso, Mosha Budon. Now, o sick crum, or man, Bema de Neda, Edin and Union, says your fair Christo, where Chai, or bear say to Wadian Pubiba, or bear sent to any danka, or bear sent to any kaka, or chess asking your funny, or Nisko, Mosha Budon, movie a good, Kofia some way or money movie, or true for, on the local California, and this is a Mosha, Nabra boy, Punso, this is a DK because this come on, says not Jimmy Cabin Polo could be here. Ghana, and some Sisu Krumwa. Now, oh, be this come on, if you're got ya, papa, because if you're got to see a must come on from Mumu, because a quality woman natural, who didn't walk, Valentina. How what JD, we are some of the bitches can when they are shimmy for. Make 0277 609 604. Send me them in the we are not keep it posting. That's in a coca. And come on, make cans here in a brew room. If you want to marry a young girl who is struggling with her vagina to take off her children, and you block the vagina that men could be, get ready to feed those children. It's in the Bible. Bible says that Solomon, the wisdom he was having was solely tested by the 2 prostitutes who got pregnant. Oh yeah, shower young fan, but shower for me, no Bible in the can way, and shower for the work. Gonna me come on to my Bible. 2 Kings 29. Bible say, and I shower ni ba kono da ne ba no so no kun no. Ne ba ne wu ye ye no. And of father and ne ba ne wu ye no call Solomon ho say, we yakun ne ba e na oji wenti on chen kwala no mu mienu. Unim de so ye sa no. Na meme ne wu nyina bo ashawo. 9 solid ma ashawo ni mintimi nkọ kro. Enti nyi se na jimiata ho. Ma ye bosome nkono, ma nya ashawo, ma ndidi, kakra me de si ho no. E na me di saa be si ene. Na won so me nua ba. Me de na wu a me kokọ ya ashawo, me nkọ ye fa me hwe. Ashawo mfa ni sika nhwa ashawo fo no o ko ba bi na sika won kire won ge na ye kodi no forest hotel oni forest hotel dodoa oh ye client back on me girls ne back o call we be for fila pass e de call dodoa e na kwando call Thursday e no o ka say onu beba Friday ba me say o ya ade e to ka say Saturday anopa sika no be ma on anso no de kire wo say mo ba okwan so a ono du Medina no akọ ATM no yi biama yo anopa de chin ya about 5 akra bi sa dog ya no ama no asha won so ade chin na about dog ya wo da vi ti say velo e na kwa no bo ni dog na ni ti na kwa ko lori fe akra about into so friend the other colleagues ni say won send is kan fan ka ono mo send 20 Ghana no de fa car fi Forest Hotel e ba ekru e say ashawo de anopa de wo ji amenji doggy so be ji doggy anopa money na hand na wo twa wan enu akoetie be sie ne ga na ehu o ma bodudua sa enkano e say ashawo de ye nda e ba se ne bo doggy na otumi wie doggy na ni tipo ne ye se na ga na tia hotel na ga hotel for no ma check out na gi scarf enti ejuma na ye na dangerous ejuma obi se wakosa ya wi ni 20 wakọ Thursday Friday Saturday anopa before 12 no check here out guy then to ahwe na oye di ahwe ne ba se ge no wo mamienu na uko wale obese na chese sa ahwa wo business ni nyina obejayo ojaya enkwala na hwe no aso na eba enti obebe bia when you make a decision to marry a woman who has a child, first consider that it is not your responsibility to take care of the child. However, it is your responsibility to make the woman feel your riches to give you respect. Because baby, I worry that quote me everywhere. I say quote me everywhere. Any woman who has married before and has stopped the marriage doesn't respect men. Oh yes. Do you know why? Because whatever the other man took them through and they walk out of marriage, they usually lose respect for men. So once they lose respect for men, if you want to marry them, you only manage them with money that is above what they got married to. But when you beat them in your act of management, na milk back one two no say am san two back on so ano. Be maybe your work kitchen e kan milk aye two ani be jimi for. Ni fiefo nyina ya be for. Our kitchen. Hey, so you people, this plantain is getting rotten. Why can't you use it for kaklo? I like kaklo. And this is only kaklo. Poverty. Who are you here? Edion. Who are you here? The end for cross. Oh no, this doesn't fit you. You see this place? This place is too puff. It could have been down. Don't they have another one? Or you say So when you marry a woman who is getting out of marriage and coming with their children, their story is not the same like you marry a woman who never got married by her children. They are two different stories. So, Rosalie, what you do? Anytime you are becoming a stepfather, the process for the woman is very, very, very important. Watch me and take it clear. Listen to what I'm saying. You don't get it, but let me really clearly define it before Rosalie reads your message. That before you want to become a stepfather, because you've seen a beautiful woman with a big ass and she looks presentable, she has a name, she has something to present in town, and she has children like a Schwarzenegger, and you want to come and marry her. This is not what Abrokwa did. Abrokwa came with Abro. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a man who is ready to marry a woman and evacuate, uproot, and disintegrate, disconnect, move away, push away the woman from her original residence. A Schwarzenegger then has bought a house in Domi, that nice house with that you enter with computer. When Abrokwa came, Abrokwa went to sleep on a Schwarzenegger's own bed, entered and sat in a Schwarzenegger sitting room chair. When you marry a woman who has everything and you become the stepfather to the children, and Kwalani Mbu, almost friend Chama. Now, Chama, we are a board member for which particular relationship? Our dear board member. Oh, he ain't in a fraud, Chama. What did I say? And that, mommy, this your husband, it doesn't work. Sanan Koran so mommy. I didn't see an upon out a while. Daddy, this now I could let me show him because of mommy. This your husband. See, bro, because we are this, how did I say? Mommy, this your husband. And I'm calling you, they're not wrong. Mommy, this your husband doesn't work. Now if you catch and say, who he gyms. He gyms. Send if you have a man a swap from. What's if you're swap? Or probably a man a so deny, press up or building the arms. So he tells the children, he goes to the gym. They are actually swag, if you are son of Casa is a businessman. So be a businessman. Acrophobia a businessman. Me cry me a businessman. Now me business.